Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. This is a video that I have been meaning to get to for quite a while now. So Archangel was made available as a 6-star champion not that long ago and has enjoyed a bit of a resurgence in popularity since. Despite being an older champ, he still remains extremely relevant, and we're seeing more and more rank 3 Archangels because his massive damage output and easy access to ability accuracy reduction have really stood the test of time in mcoc. But one of the long-standing beliefs about Archangel is that you should aim to get him at or above signature level 112. So at this level, each of his neurotoxins provide a 33.4% chance to stop an ability, which means that you would only need 3 neurotoxins to achieve 100% ability accuracy reduction. At all signature levels below 112, you would need a 4th neurotoxin to achieve the same result. Now, whether you've heard all of this before or not, the implication here is that Archangel is somehow less reliable of an AAR champ below signature level 112. After all, it's going to take longer to get 4 neuros up than it would to take 3 neuros up, right?
That's not entirely accurate.
I'm here to tell you that needing to get Archangel to Sig 112 is a myth, and the math says that you shouldn't bother investing any signature stones in him at all. So before I continue, I want to give a huge shout out to Slugberg for graciously permitting me to present the data in this video. You might know him as the brains behind Aunt May, but long before Aunt May was a thing, he was mathing it up all over the mcoc subreddit. What I'm going to show here is based on a thread that he posted there over 2 years ago, and it was a thread that was so good it has stuck with me ever since. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to check it out in more detail. Okay, so first things first. When you throw a heavy attack with Archangel, there are 3 hit events that take place. Each hit event has a 25% chance to crit, and each crit has a 40% chance to place a single bleed. That means that each hit has a combined 10% chance to bleed. Now, in addition, each hit of the heavy has a 50% chance to place a bleed regardless of a crit taking place. So a single heavy actually has a total of 6 independent chances to place a single bleed. 3 chances at 10% each, and 3 chances at 50% each. That means that a single heavy can apply anywhere from 0 to 6 total bleeds. So let's take a look at the math here. From just critical hits of the heavy, you can get anywhere from 0 to 3 bleeds. Your chances of getting 0 bleeds are actually very high here at over 72%. Getting 2 or 3 bleeds from crits is very unlikely, as you can see, so the chances are you're going to get only 1. Now, your chances increase significantly when we look at the flat 50% chance to bleed on each hit of the heavy. You have a combined 75% chance to get 1 or 2 bleeds from this aspect of the heavy. Okay, so this is where the math gets a little crazy, so please bear with me. We now want to combine both of these tables to show what our overall chances are to get between 0 to the maximum of 6 total bleeds from a single heavy attack. This table shows that you have a 66% combined chance of getting only 1 or 2 total bleeds from a heavy, and less than a 1 in 5 chance of getting 3 bleeds. After that, the chances of any other result drop significantly, and as you can see, it's almost impossible to get 5 or 6 bleeds. Now, based on all of this data, the first important point I want to make is that when it feels like you're getting quote-unquote bad RNG with Archangel because you're only managing 1 or 2 bleeds per heavy, that's actually exactly what he is designed to do. Anything more than 2 bleeds from a single heavy is actually pretty good luck. This distinction is critical for the next part of the video. So the next step after a heavy is to parry and hope that you get a poison on the opponent for a second heavy. Archangel has a flat 25% chance per bleed to place a poison on a blocked hit. Now, if we take the chances to get each number of bleeds from the previous table, multiply them by the flat poison chance, and then add them together, we can see that the overall chance that a single heavy and a single parry cycle results in a poison on the opponent is only 44.9%. Now, a single poison can result in many neurotoxins, so from here what we want to do is again use that big bleed table to figure out the chances of placing between 0 and 6 neurotoxins by multiplying the overall poison chance from the first heavy of 44.9% by each of the individual bleed chances. So you can see here that the chances for 1 or 2 neuros adds up to nearly 30%, and your overall chances for 3 neuros is only 8.6%. Okay, last bit of math here. I took 4 different sig levels of Archangel, and if you multiply the chance for a neuro by the potency of that neuro, and then add those numbers up, you get a result that I think is going to surprise you. After 2 heavies, your overall chance to disable an ability is 26.2% at SIG 112. But if you look at a natural dupe of Archangel, that same chance is 21.2%. Not much of a drop-off. And at SIG 1, your chances are 20.2%. So you're investing 111 precious 6-star signature stones to give yourself a paltry 6% increase in ability accuracy reduction. But Sim, I can hear you typing in the comments below, what kind of fight only lasts 2 heavies? Getting 3 neuros up is going to be faster than getting 4 neuros up. Is it though? The way you play Archangel never changes. Parry, heavy, repeat until melted. You don't suddenly stop doing this when you have full ability accuracy reduction applied, do you? You don't sit there with your SIG 112 Archangel and say, oh baby, I got 3 neurotoxins applied, now I'm just going to sit back and do nothing. Of course not. You continue to parry and heavy and apply more and more neuros. We're talking about a few seconds difference in an early part of the fight. Are those few seconds worth all the signature stones that you think you need? My answer is absolutely not. Archangel isn't even a prestige champ, so save those valuable sig stones for a champ that actually needs them. The idea that SIG 112 is a magical number that makes Archangel infinitely better than every signature level below that is patently false, and don't believe anyone when they try to tell you otherwise. That's going to do it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions about the math, I'll try to answer them as best I can. If you like this video, please let me know by hitting the like button, and if you aren't subscribed, please take a moment to do so. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.